Welcome to another episode of Lima Shenanigans 1977. It's either Wednesday or Saturday night, and you know what that means. It is time for your All Elite Wrestling Event Center report. And now here is the man to give you that report. He is All Elite, Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Oh, hello, all you happy people out there. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode number 1954, or 1954. What's going on, everybody? And 46 episodes away from 2,000 episodes of the show. Very pleased as punch to hear about that. And today it did snow, but I didn't have to worry about shoveling at all. Because, one, my boss wasn't there. He basically gave himself the day off. He was supposed to come in at 6 to 9, but decided, well, ain't going to be much. There's nothing to worry about. So he decided to chill out and stay home. That's fine. Well, he gave me my marching orders basically to do my regular routine. And this was my final day working 6 to 10 in the morning. Because starting this Monday, I'll be working 7 to 11 in the morning. Which is okay. I like it. So, it isn't easy in the workplace nowadays. Pandemic changes everything. So I want to talk about AEW Collision tonight. It just came. It was over an hour ago. I was on my chill. I was on the chill stream with my good friend Jordy Scow, a.k.a. Jordan Little. Good guy. Good guy. We had a lot of fun. We had some friends on. I got roasted a couple of times. But then again, that's just the norm for me on the internet, getting roasted. By my good friend Romy. So, and sometimes and sometimes I just sit there with a grin on my face, just like, I don't care. I'm not perfect. I know I'm not. That's for sure. Yeah, it's been a crazy day today, long day. Like I said, it snowed. It tapered off around 8 o'clock. It snowed big time. I think we got an inch and a half on the ground. I think we had an inch and a half on the ground because some of it melted off in the afternoon because the roads were clear and all that. Now, because it was night, everything is filled back up. So that's the way it is. That's the way it has been. So do I have any problems? No, not really. But I feel chill all of a sudden now. I just feel chill. I just feel relaxed. And so it was a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed my venture video. I'm probably gonna do another one tomorrow for Shenanigans Arcade and possibly a little Cosmic Adventure. I don't know. Well, that T95 retro video retro console is pretty good, and I do have the Raspberry Pis as well, and I gotta find my little radio because Nesson is basically going to up to an upper tier, and so it might get off a basic cable, unfortunately. So I won't be able to watch my Red Sox games anymore. So possibly I can listen to it on the radio, unless I can find stream the games. Wow, stream the games and such. So stupid wood. Anyways, so that's where we stand at right now. So let's get right into it. AEW Collision. The Rated R Superstar Cope, as he wants to be known, formerly known as Adam Copeland. He wants to be known as Cope. Went up against Big Bill and Chris Jericho, the stupid idiot, that's what I like to call him, because he is a stupid idiot. Hi, guys. He calls himself the Nueve because he's a 9-time world champion. Good Lord. Jericho and his ego. Him and Brian Keith were hanging out in the commentary booth, and Jericho tries to get involved during the matchup. But in the end, Cope won the matchup with a spear and all, but then Jericho and Brian Keith, the Learning Tree, attacked Cope after the matchup. Here comes FTR. And then FTR, all 6 men are brawling. Here comes security, breaking up the brawl. Then Adam Page addresses Christopher Daniels and challenged Christopher Daniels next week to a Texas death match. So, Commander went one-on-one with Pac and of the Death Riders, and it was a non-title matchup because Commander is the current Ring of Honor television champion. And Pac ended up winning the matchup, but then Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli decided to join, and along with Pac attacking Commander after the matchup. But then the Outrunners come help out Commander, and it was an impromptu tag match. The Outrunners versus Wheeler Yuta, a.k.a. the Quantum Ranger on crack. If you see the Quantum Ranger of Time Force, outside his costume, Eric Myers, played by Dan Southworth. Imagine him with a scraggly beard and disheveled hair. You get Wheeler Yuta. That's why I said Wheeler Yuta looks like the Quantum Ranger on crack. So, but the Death Riders end up winning the matchup. Powerhouse Hobbs addresses Jon Moxley, and basically he said it's almost the same thing that he said this past Wednesday, and when Renee interviewed him this past Wednesday, he says, "I'm going to make you my biatch," and you see Renee's face. I'm like, oh boy. I think Powerhouse Hobbs forgets who's interviewing him. So, it's a little bit more on that, the Powerhouse Hobbs Moxley situation. And a non-title matchup, the AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour Mariah May, went up against possibly one of the most gorgeous ladies on the planet, Harley Cameron, which I'm telling you, like I said, Harley Cameron has the beauty of the late great Olivia Newton-John, the singing talents of Kylie Minogue, and all-around wrestling skills. She's leveling up on the wrestling skills department. And that, I think she keeps on going and improving. And by the way, unfortunately, she's single. That's right. Her and Zion Quinn have separated, unfortunately, and decided to move on with their separate lives. My heart goes out to Harley, and I know people saying, "Oh, Eric, come on. You wanted Harley." Yeah, even though I do, I have no shot. Even if a celebrity, even if your favorite female celebrity says she's single, just remember, guys, you still have no shot. But sometimes, we can dream and go after the dream, but still, in reality, come on. You think I'm even if Toni Storm divorced Juice Robinson, you think I have a shot with her? Mm-mm. I don't think I have a shot with Harley Cameron, but I love Harley Cameron, though. That's for sure. Mariah May ended up winning that matchup, though. Harley Cameron was a gamer in that matchup. Christopher Daniels responds to Adam Page and says, "I'll see you Saturday." Brody King went up against Trevor Blackwell, who kind of looks like Griff Garrison. Who the F is Griff Garrison? Brody King won the matchup, and he had Julia Hart in his corner. TNT title on the line, Daniel Garcia defending against Katsuyori Shibata. I believe Matt Menard was commentating on this matchup as well. And Garcia did retain the title. Dax Harwood went up against Chris Jericho. And, by the way, Lexi Nair did interview Brody King and along with Julia Hart. Cope, interrupts him saying, "Hey, you got potential too. To stand on your own 2 feet as well." So back to the Harwood Jericho, that was the main event. Jericho used the ROH title belt during the matchup and using the Judas Effect elbow to defeat Harwood. And then the Looney Tunes decided to attack Harwood after the matchup. Here comes Coke and Cash Wheeler to even things up. And the Outrunners came in as well when the Death Riders got involved. Jon Moxley decided to DDT Cope in the middle of the ring. During all that, Maria Shafir was hanging around ringside. And then he was about to take out Cope with a concerto until Powerhouse Hobbs came in the ring. and started cleaning house. Checked up on Cope, and all of a sudden, actually Cope, Hobbs turned his back, and John Moxley nailed him with a chair, but the chair did not have any effect, and he was about to chase Moxley out of the ring. Maria Shafir cuts him off, gets in his way, but then Wheeler Yuta tried to attack him, but Hobbs says, I'm putting you to a table, and that's where the Quantum Ranger on crack went through the announcer table. Gotta love it. So, that is all for episode 1954 of Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977, AEW Collision Event Center for the 11th of January 2025. Also, ladies and gentlemen, 46 episodes away, man, from 2000. So, thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed rest of your night. Be safe out there if your area is affected by a snowstorm. Be careful out there driving. Let the plowers and sanders and salters do their job. Also, my heartfelt prayers and condolences go out to the folks who lost their homes or their loved ones, because I've heard there was deaths in the wildfires in L.A., in Los Angeles. So my heart goes out to those people. I wish I could do something for them, but it is very, very tough. Times are tough here as well, but guys, stay strong over there. Stay LA strong, and I'll be praying for you. Well, what can I say? So if you want a distraction, you got my channel, you got my show. I want to encourage you guys to watch and have a good time and laugh for once. So, because some people like, when I first did something like this back in the day, people would tell me, hey, your videos are great, they lift up my spirits. Every time I'm having a bad day, I watch a show, and that's pretty cool. So I get positive feedback, so I'm going to try to get more of that now. So, thank you for tuning into the show, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Blessed night. Actually, stay safe out there. So, until next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home.
That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.